I have a funny story to tell you. There are two groups at a restaurant. First group is deaf. Second group is hearing. And the deaf group is signing and having a conversation. The hearing people look over and they're like, wonder what that is. So they walk over to the deaf group. They start gesturing wildly and mimicking what they think is signing. They sit back down and they have a good laugh about that. Deaf people look over at them and they start having a meeting. So one deaf person gets up and goes to the hearing table. And the deaf guy exaggerates his talking and laughing. He goes back and sits down with his friend. The hearing people go getting frustrated. They made fun of them. And they get together and discuss what they're going to do next. So then the hearing person goes back to the deaf table. And says, "Can you read my lips?" Really exaggerated, and goes back to his table where they all laugh. Deaf people get together, chat what they're going to do next, and then walk back to the hearing table. He says, "Can you read my hands? Can you read what's on my hands? Can you read what I'm doing right now?" Of course you can't. So he goes back to the table. They have a good laugh. Hearing people sigh and start figuring out what they'll do next. So they start crazily throwing their hands in the air and making fun of the way the deaf people were signing. Deaf people look over and see the confused gesturing. So together they start yelling and voicing things like crazy, really loud. It startles the hearing people. But now the food's ready, and it sits down. On each group gets their own food. And as they're eating, one of the hearing people gets up, calls their friend on the phone, has a conversation. Deaf people look over, watching the person talk on the phone. The hearing person sits down, hangs up the phone, goes back down. Deaf people have a good plan. They get up, go to the phone. The hearing people are really curious. How is that going to work? Deaf people on the phone. The deaf person picks up the phone, is signing into it, laughing, keeps signing, have a good conversation, hangs up, and sits back down. And they both have a good laugh. And the hearing people, curious about what happened and how deaf people use the phone, walks over to the phone, picks it up, checking it all over, looking around at it. Where's the video on this phone? The deaf people, "Yeah, we got him," and they laugh. And then the hearing person feels embarrassed. Always be cool.